We wear makeup to shape the way other people perceive us.
Just think about how long it takes some of us to get ready every morning. And the guys in your office? Sure, they have to shave, but they're probably spending more time checking emails, prepping for meetings, and getting a head start on the day. Women conceal, we highlight, we contour, all out of habit, without ever really asking why. Society tells us we need makeup to look and feel complete. Is that sexist?
Women as a whole are expected to conform to these cultural assumptions and gender stereotypes. So it doesn't really matter whether you're in a law firm or whether you're at Starbucks. It doesn't matter where you are. The most attractive perceptions are the ones that benefit. My name is Sadala Malaku, and I'm a sociologist. Historically, when we think about makeup or cosmetics, we know that it's traced back thousands of years. And in ancient Egypt, like in Greece and Rome, and pretty much every society, the usage of makeup was significant.
I guess you could say my history with makeup is complicated. I've been a reporter on camera for almost 10 years, and no matter where I've worked or what news I've covered, makeup, and lots of it, has been a constant. But if I'm not working, I'm super low-key. Maybe a little mascara, fill in my eyebrows. The majority of women don't wear makeup every single day, and about 17% never do. In my quest to better understand what this dynamic looks like for women today, I decided to check out She Spoke. It's a spot here in New York where you can get your makeup done in the same way you go to the salon for a blowout. That's Stephanie March. She's an actress who was on Law & Order SVU. She and Rebecca Perkins, who was her longtime makeup artist on the show, created She Spoke, and they did it with the modern working woman in mind.
Instead of being handed something that some company thinks you should like, you come in and work with an expert to find the right thing for you.
That's Jo Becker. She's a regular here. Jo, you've won multiple Pulitzer Prize awards as a journalist. You are an avid surfer on the weekends, this Renaissance woman of sorts. Why do you like getting your makeup professionally done?
You know, a communication director for Michelle Obama, she used to tell the First Lady, whenever you've got a big interview or you've got something that's kind of making you nervous, get your hair done, get your makeup done, and it will make you feel like you sort of have this shield and that nothing can kind of penetrate that. So, and I've always sort of taken that to heart.
So it kind of feels like armor to you, like you're suiting up for battle.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Joining us now is Jo Becker, investigative reporter for the New York Times. She also won the 2008 Pulitzer Prize.
I'm usually very, I'm nervous doing television, for instance, and having my makeup done just sort of makes me feel empowered.
Rebecca and I never started this place so that women could come in and be pretty for men, so that women could come in and feel good about themselves.
There has never been a better time to buy into the beauty business. It's a $400 billion industry. Yeah, I said billion. Over the course of our lifetimes, women spend about $200,000 on our appearance, while men come in at around $175,000. That includes everything from moisturizer to shampoo. So why is makeup a big deal? Well, because when we look at spending month to month, of the roughly $315 we spend on grooming, women shell out nearly $91 on cosmetics alone. But men, of $245, a mere $51 goes towards their faces. And then there's the most precious resource, time.
The time, for example, it takes for women to apply makeup in the morning, to do their hair, is labor that they're performing that males don't have to. So instead, what men are doing is they're able to maybe work overtime. They are able to attend social or networking activities that women don't have access to. They're able to train and build skill because they have more time to do that.
So when did makeup even become a thing? Before World War I, most women didn't wear makeup because it implied loose morals. Yeah, I know, but trust me, it gets better. Once men left for the war and women replaced them at work, all that changed. Advertisements warned. Looking unattractive would have been unpatriotic.
So what happens? particularly because women are entering the workforce and because they have this new independence and this power with respect to purchasing products, they become the primary target.
The research community agrees. Women who wear some makeup are more likely to get the job and make more money, even if the time and cost of beauty disadvantages them. Grooming isn't as much of a factor when employers interact with male candidates. But there's conflicting evidence here. Some studies show female bosses actually weaken their authority when they wear heavy makeup. And I often feel like I'm taken more seriously when I wear less makeup.
We really need to shift our gaze and start focusing so that we're not disadvantaging women, whether they're wearing makeup or not.
Maybe you like wearing makeup. Maybe you feel like you need to. But if you can't see yourself without it, it's worth it to ask why.